Hello. So for my 10th project as an intern with quantum analytics, I was given a data set to clean and process, then analyze and visualize using Microsoft Power BI. As a result, I was able to come up with this dashboard titled Shark Attack Analysis from 1900 to 2017. The data set comprised of shark attacks reported over the past 100 years, including location, activity, victim information, shark species, etc. I had to do a lot of cleaning on the data, and it tested my cleaning skills. The data was pretty raw, so I needed to do a lot of work before I could run analysis. And then, I was able to come up with the following insights. First of all, let's look at the KPIs. We have two KPIs here: total attacks at 4,569 countries under review are 47. And of course, we have the slicers for year and country for deeper analysis, which makes for a more interactive dashboard. So let's look at total attacks by top country, area and location, country of USA, area of Florida. Of course, you observe that total attacks, of course, are at 4,569. Then USA having 1,788 attacks out of total attacks, with Florida having 894 attacks. With the location of New Smyrna Beach, Volusia County, having 160 attacks. Daytona Beach, Volusia County, having 31 attacks. And Melbourne Beach, Brevard County, having 18 attacks. And as such, I would recommend that people avoid going into the water in such red zone areas, or if they must, should do so under close supervision to avoid being attacked by sharks. Now moving on to shark attacks by year. You'd observe that total attacks ended up resulting in a 447.47% increase between 1900 and 2017. Total attacks started trending up in 1996, rising by 116.36% in 10 years. Total attacks jumped from 55 uh, to 119 during its steepest incline between 1996 and 2016. This shows that attacks are increasing over the years, so I recommend that stringent, or let's say more stringent measures be taken to avoid further attacks. Moving on to total attacks by body parts. At 1,191, multiple body parts had the highest total attacks and was 8,407.14% higher than Botox, which had the lowest attacks at 14. Multiple body parts accounted for 41.18% of total attacks. This shows that sharks can attack any part of the body. So I recommend that people try as much as possible to avoid every possible encounter and contact with sharks, avoid the red zones, and don't stray carelessly into the habitat of sharks. Moving on to total attacks by time of day. You observe that across all 4 times of day, total attacks range from 127 to 997, with afternoon having the highest attacks at 997. It's due to the fact that more people swim in the afternoon, and as such, I would recommend people stop crowding inside the water to avoid attracting sharks. Moving on to fatality by attack, you'd observe that um, there are more non-fatalities than fatalities, with non-fatalities at 3,637 and fatalities at 882. Lastly, let's look at top 10 species by attack. You'll observe that white sharks are the species with the highest attacks at 719, followed behind by tiger sharks at 237. So I recommend that people should avoid areas with white sharks and tiger shark sightings, most especially white sharks. This brings us to the end of this analysis. Um, thank you.